We are backstage at Bonnaroo 2007. I'm here with Britt and Jim from Spoon. Guys,
hi.
Hey,
welcome. Thanks for sitting down with us for a minute. We kind of snagged you here out in the Tennessee sun. But you guys played yesterday. I caught your set. It was excellent.
Thanks, man.
How did it feel up there for the festival crowd?
The crowd really was exceptional.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Is there anything different about how you play a festival than how you would play a gig like in a bar or something else like that? Or is it pretty much the same straight up deal?
Lots of times they have to be shorter sets.
Okay.
But yesterday was actually longer than we normally play.
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird.
Nice.
But it was cool.
So the new album, Ga 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 Ga, comes out July 10th on Merge, and we're really excited about that at WOXY. I've been playing a bunch of the tracks. Actually, and you won't hear this from a lot of radio stations, but 8 of 10 are in the system already. So
8 of 10 are
we get
of the
deep
songs?
Into records.
Right.
You know what I mean? And and
it's like old school.
Yeah, I mean, it's album driven rather than song driven.
Right.
So, but talk a little bit about the process of getting that started and going, and
Of getting the record started?
Yeah, as far as the recording and this time around, was it any different than previous stuff?
5 months of pure joy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Uh-huh.
And you're agreeing like easily with that. He's just like, he's got a sly grin. I don't know if he's buying that, Jim.
Well, some of it was really fun. But then we take a long time to record. And, only 10 songs made it onto the album, and that's like 5 months. That's like, I don't know if I can do the math, but it's something like 5 songs a month, right?
Yeah.
It's like 2 songs a month. And, that's
stretch it
slow.
out over that
So when
time
we would I remember like when we got to about middle of October, and we'd been doing it for, months, and I could tell that we still had months to go.
Yeah.
Then at that point, it kind of feels like I've been doing it forever, and I'm gonna be doing it forever.
Wow.
You get into this like very, like tunnel vision kind of thing.
You have to get talked off the ledge.
Oh.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the new material, I know that the album's still a few weeks away from official release, but you're playing some shows like this. How does it feel to work in the new stuff, and go with the more familiar stuff along with it? Do you try to do a lot of the new, or what's kind of the process with that?
Well, we're sort of playing the new songs that we feel we play well.
Okay.
It's a process of working up, how we play the songs live, whether we do them exactly like they are on the record or whether we switch them up a bit. So
Lots of times we get these songs recorded and then we can't play them live, or if we did, it would be a pretty lousy version. So we're always having to kind of work backwards.
Is it kind of because of the complexities of what goes into the studio stuff, or is it?
Yeah, and I mean there are some songs that we were playing live before we recorded them, but as is always the case, most of them were kind of really honed in on in the studio, and then it's kind of like, all right, well we've got 8 hands in this band, and we want to be doing this number of songs. I'm getting to this division multiplication thing again.
I know.
I'm about to get confused.
So it almost sounds like it's a real democratic process, though, in the band. Is that kind of how it works? I mean, that's one of the common band questions, right? I mean, is it democratic? Or
I was just saying that we had 8 hands to play the instruments. That doesn't mean that
right.
Jim doesn't tell these hands what to do.
Right. Do you, Jim? Do you?
No.
He doesn't get into telling you what to do. Well, it's like you said, it's 10 songs, 36 minutes. It's succinct, and I don't want to say it's short, but it's sweet in that way. Is that it's something you can kind of put on and leave on, and not really think about, well, wow, how long has this been going? It just kind of hits it on its mark. Was there any intentionality in kind of leaving it at a certain time?
Yeah, I mean, at the end, that didn't really get decided till the very end, once we were actually even mastering, because there was a version of the record that was, we had that up. It was like 5 minutes longer. But I just felt like at the end that we should just do something that's succinct as possible. Just like kind of like, as you say, bam, like the best songs, wham, bam,
Wham, bam, bam, the future of rock and roll. Yeah,
the future of rock and roll.
Yeah.
Just
awesome.
The best 10 songs, and just make it concise and perfect in that way.
Awesome. So the rest of the summer looks like a lot more festivals, a handful of different things. I know you'll be at ACL, and Monolith also will be there.
Lollapalooza.
Monolith at Red
That's
Rocks.
the Denver.
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
September. That's a little
Who
ways
else
out.
is playing that?
The Lips are playing. Kings of Leon's playing. Art Brute's playing.
Are we playing before or after the Kings of Leon? Huh. Just wondering.
I know you're gonna.
Just
I think you're
curious.
probably doing a crazy weekend with ACL and that.
Yeah.
So it'll be a whirlwind, I'm sure.
And is that just on the one Red Rock stage?
There's going to be 3 actually. One
Oh,
of them's going to
really?
be ours, one of the side stages. I'm sure you guys will be in the main. But
Right.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
we
well,
played there once before. It's a pretty magnificent place.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. Well, thanks so much, guys, for letting me grab you for a minute here and just do a few
Yeah,
minutes.
our helicopter just landed, so we gotta
gotta
we
run.
we
I heard
actually
that
need to run.
chopper.
So yeah.
Thanks so much. But we're backstage at Bonnaroo 2007 with Spoon on WXY.com.
Great. Thank you guys.